It's in the game. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers. Four quarters between one of these teams and a spot in the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Set.
Love throwing to start us off. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys have the football just a tick beyond midfield at the 49. Well, Brock, I highly doubt all the plays will go as well as that one, but this coverage starts off the game with a major W.
That's all you could ask for right there. You come out so focused, so dialed into your game plan. You start this game strong, and you quickly throw a wrench into their opening script on the other side. That starts to play head games, and it certainly gives your defense a ton of confidence. That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Prescott now off the play fake. Schoonmaker's there to haul it in. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. First down, here's Dak. Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He rolls to his right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Prescott now on 3rd down. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. George Pickens the touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown on the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cut.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to the air. Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Here we go, set, ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Cowboys take possession at the 42-yard line. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Throwing again is Dak. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That play is so impressive on so many levels, not just because it saves a touchdown kick. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
Throw here, 3rd down. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. They bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They'll get 22 out of that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Yeah! There we go.
Now it's Prescott again. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Dak throwing again. Forced that to his right.
Oh, they just fucking robbed me. They robbed me now. They robbed me.
And 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
They robbed me.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion
just sat there.
is just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys.
He did some dumb shit. Oh,
70 yards in the right half. Oh, that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And it stays a 1-possession game at 7 points. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You gotta forget about the big play for now and stay focused on
I thought you were going to go to the other side. I thought you were going to go to the other side.
42. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a gift to Jacobs. We'll call this a modest gain here, Brock. About 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
This is on target to Christian Watson. Yeah, he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
Just take your 3, man. You might be able to stop me again, man.
Deciding who's going to in the Super Bowl. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. And they are passing on the field goal attempt. They're going for this on 4th down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys get it back after making their third first-half interception. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row.
And you beat me early in the season, man. I need that get back.
Names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. Was it allowed?
No, that was out loud. Yeah. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up
Half my team hurt right now. I'm playing with free agents.
Space to take that shot downfield.
Now a give. It's Chandler headed left. Still going inside the 35. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pull out in front further, 13-zip. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Yeah.
A nice starting spot for the Packers.
Your
here.
receiver's
This
too
is first and
fast.
10.
You're not going to give you no time.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Before the snap on 3rd and 2, they call time. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Set. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Rolling the dice on 4th. It's Love. He finds him beyond the marker. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to 17. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 40.
560.
That's good for the Packers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard
Running
line.
on first here with Jacobs. Wow, he had to power through 1 tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Cowboys 17-yard line.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
A good draw play is like a great punt return. You just set the table and let your elite athlete do his job. Excellent job of selling the pass. The O-line got a body on a body. And these running backs at this level, they know how to make you pay defensively.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready. 52 blue. Set.
Quick throw out wide by
Get the
Love.
fuck out of here.
Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers making a 1-score game in the first half. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Valus Jones now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Prescott here from the gun. Buying some time right. Has it downfield working left. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Completes it again to Pickens. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there, 2nd down.
Well, much credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
He finds Pickens left side. And they make the tackle at the 38. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Prescott to throw once more. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
From the red zone now.
First down.
Oh, he didn't jump, man.
It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
That's
And the
awesome.
Packers
He
can only
didn't
get the
jump.
return up towards the 10 before they're taken down.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Taking a shot deep here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Love from the gun. Connects on the crosser. The 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away.
Yeah. Try to make
And
it
that one
work.
flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Looking slant route, complete. Hit some space around midfield. 3 inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
He do that in real life, man.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
A gain of 42 yards on the play.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Cox, here's Ty Chandler. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to score a touchdown, Dallas.
Nah, it is. I ain't gonna hold you, it is.
The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. Well, we all
Look at
know
his
that he's
feet.
somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like the receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Love out of the shotgun. He beams one deep right side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Set. Hut.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
Striker. 3-3. Ready?
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it 2nd. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Love. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go. Hut.
Back to the air. Love. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. J.C. Horn to pick it off.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him out
He's just
of the
not
field
fast
altogether.
enough. He can't do
Well, he
it.
has himself 1 interception in this game,
He's
partner,
not
and
fast
throws
enough.
like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Chandler. Headed right through the middle of the field. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st down, here's Dak. Buying some time left. Firing it deep, left side.
Look at that cheese shit.
It's intercepted. Xavier Woods picks it. And the Packers are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
That shit wild, bro. Ain't no really not
Offense to the line
nothing.
again. Trips right.
That's the 2nd time he did that.
Let's go next. Ready?
Play fake, gets low. Blitz is there, and he goes down.
That's the 2nd time he did
Nice
that.
work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut, cut.
3rd and long. Here's Love. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. And it's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Jacobs running behind center. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First and 10 at the 40.
Now Love on the play fake. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 39.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Hut, hut.
Love now off the play action. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Trying for the deep ball.
That's a finisher, man.
Inside the 30. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
That's another.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you can hear it.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start the 2nd half with some needed points. Christian
They do
Watson with
bullshit
a
to do
touchdown.
things,
His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Jones. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
46.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And the first play of the
Some
series
good
going to be an
bullshit.
incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, Prescott. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
He can make the contested one, but he can't make the wide open one.
Looking from the pistol, Prescott. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing again, Prescott. On the move, headed right. Hits his running back. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now
You see
that
how
they've
that shit
taken the
feel,
lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer.
See how
But this
that
sure had to look at the
shit feel?
drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. To the air on 3rd and long. And he's dropped. They got there for the sack. And that brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's the Packers with it and trailing. Their postseason in jeopardy. So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. The Packers take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He's going deep. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the check.
Running quick.
man.
Bring him to the turf. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
2nd down.
Play action now for Prescott. Now we'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
Here we go. 46, 46. 47. 46.
3rd and long, Prescott. Chased out to his right. Chucks this. This is caught inside the 15. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And
this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th.
The kicker on for the point after.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
35. Packers 21.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Love with it on first down. Throw left side to Watson. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
1-yard gain. Brings up
Love from the gun.
at the 42-yard line.
Put the body on the line for his team. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
10 cycles.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 5 brings up
Love.
2nd and 5.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Brings up
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down. That one's good to McConkey. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
a gain of 9 yards. That's another.
And they're going to throw no spike, trying to catch him off guard. And they aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Love out of the shotgun. Makes the catch. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Looking quickly here.
It's now 3rd and
Jacobs on 3rd and goal. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it 4th and goal.
he was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Ready?
They're going to go. It's Love. And they don't get the catch they need there.
Hey, he made the wrong pass, man. I think he was going to go for the running back.
They turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Cowboys feeling good with a 14-point advantage. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Prescott out of his end zone. Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard
They're
line.
going to pass it here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Has some daylight through the 40. Again, he's got room. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Come on, back to that Pickens well again. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making a 3-score game in the 4th. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 41.
Offense is hurrying, time running down.
Strikers, 3-3.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
First down throw, here's Love. Oh no, they get him yet again! J.C. Horn to pick it off. Oh man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you have to finish with points.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Conference champions. A heck of an achievement, Brock. A heck of an achievement in the face of a lot of doubts from everyone outside of their building all season long.
Yeah, they're going to enjoy lifting up this George Halas trophy today. But let's all remember, when we go into those facilities, Kate, and we watch practice, they don't put up banners of conference champions. They put up banners of world champions.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports.